Welcome to the channel. Today we have alarming news. Omens of bad, if you will. 9 hours ago, in the middle of the night local time, the former CEO and current CCO of Arrowhead is stepping away from Helldivers 2. It's hard to say what brought this on right now, but it might be simple enough that he now feels the opportunity to do so for the first time in a long while. 11 years of hard work where he says he has had to put some neglect on friends and family is explanation enough. What will this mean for the future of Helldivers 2, though? As you can see, he's reassuring us that the rest of the Arrowhead team will do their utmost to continue to deliver amazing new content to the game. Helldivers 2 will not be left unattended just because Johan needs to take a break and then focus on the future of the game studio and their next big game. Before we're done with this tweet, I just want to say that he's signing off with something quite sinister here. Johan signing off. The last survivor of SES Song of the Stars. What do you mean, last survivor? Did you pilot your destroyer into a sun and then jump ship while your democracy officer and crew disintegrated? Why did everyone on SES Song of Stars die except for Johan? This raises too many questions. Back to the game, though. Last year's turn of events were quite the roller coaster for Helldivers 2. What started as a huge success quickly came with updates that were a bit detrimental to players, and the gameplay of Helldivers 2. Weapons and enemies were rebalanced, and each new update seemed to make the enemies harder. The guns carry less ammunition and more ways for Helldivers to be knocked into a ragdoll state and losing all control. Then Johan stepped down as CEO of his company. He said he heard the players' complaints and it was starting to show in active player numbers. He became CCO and took back creative control of the game and development. At least from appearance, him and Nicholas started with very well-liked patch note updates where they explained everything they were doing to revert previous nerfs and changes to the game in order to bring back the fun for the general player base. And they actually did it, despite taking 3 days longer than promised. The 60-day plan to rebalance the game and fix the most glaring issues with difficulty and player frustrations worked. They did it. Helldivers 2 were in a better state than ever, and Johan and his team really should have our collective gratitude. So is this really alarming news? No, and well, yes. Last year, the most well-liked community manager, Twin Beard, suddenly took lead. Now at the start of this year, one of the most well-liked front figure and father figure of the whole game takes lead. What they both had in common was that they often took the player's side and that they communicated openly about issues with the game. I see a bit of a risk that this will stop. I would like nothing more than to start with patch note videos again, only to have Nicholas sit on the couch alone and complain that there is no one beside him to blow his load too soon. It might be a big ask, but them taking time to explain the changes they've made in a fun and informative video was just a stellar concept. Anyways, things have been quiet since the release of Omens of Tyranny. The anniversary for Helldivers 2 is coming up. A new space-time fluctuation indicator has popped up, and you just know something big with the Illuminate is about to drop soon. Now, I'm more than ready for some proper hell diving. To Johan, we salute you. Maybe I'll have you in the back of my FRV one of these days. Here's hoping. Or maybe I won't. Over and out.